It's training camp season, and we're taking another look at the New York Giants and taking a look at day 2 of practice of Jaxson Dart. Watch him throw the ball around, make some plays, do some drills, and everything else. But before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now. We got the rookie camp clips here of all of your favorite rookies from your favorite teams, plus mini camp, OTAs, training camp. It's all right here. Click that button. Stop missing out. We're looking at Jaxson Dart today. Also got yesterday's clips on the back end of this, just in case you missed them, but I do have that video also on the channel. But let's roll through this. Today's clips from today's practice. On top of that, we'll loop this keep talking ball. But there's Jaxson Dart right there. He's 6, getting the ball out there. There he is, enthusiastic. Starting things off here in rookie camp. Fired up. Showing off the arm a little bit. Getting it downfield. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here's another one. Showing some quickness. Downfield again. There we are. There we are. Jaxson Dart. Showing the feet. Pegs it downfield. What do you like about Jaxson Dart? I like the arm. I like the fast mental processor. I like the moxie this kid has. And I like that we have 2 veteran quarterbacks in front of him to bridge the development for when they officially need him. There he is again, just slinging it. And we're in rookie camp right now. Rookie camp, if you're new here, if you're new to rookie camp, it's more like new hire orientation for these rookies. If you hear about rookies looking really good in rookie camp, take that with a grain of salt too. Because it's new hire orientation. They're getting the basics installed. They're learning the basics of their team, their coaches, and everything else. They're really just getting things ready and getting a foundation together to go into minicamp and OTAs here soon. And that's soon. That is very soon. But honestly, they're getting their feet wet with the organization, the coaching staff, practices, the system. Basics upon basics right now. Working on drills. Dart, from what I've seen and from what I've read and from what I've seen from what other people have been tweeting and everything else, been looking good in practice. Been looking good in practice. Here we go back to yesterday's. And what I'll say is we got a good bridge quarterback in front of him with Russell Wilson. Jameis Winston is a good quarterback to have in front of him too. Just go back to Cleveland and what he was saying in the interviews, talking about Deshaun Watson, how he was trying to be a mentor. I think Jameis Winston's going to be a great mentor to Dart. That's just what he's going to do, like naturally, is just be a mentor to Dart. Whether Dart wants it or not, that he's going to be a mentor to him. Like, that's just a good quarterback to have in the room. And then you got this time with Russell Wilson as a starter and Winston there. And you got that time to allow him to develop. The world's not on his shoulders yet. And that's really what you need out of Dart. But really, the intangibles are there. The mental processing, the arm talent, everything else is there. We just got to get him fine-tuned a little bit to the system. And we got Malik Nabers. That's the huge X factor here. Not every quarterback in the league is going to have a stud wide receiver like that. There's only like 3 to 5 of them in the league. Malik Nabers is going to be there for a long time. If Dart is just okay in his development, just starting to take step forwards, and you got to start, you're probably going to be all right as long as you keep chucking it to him in his way, because Nabers is just always going to be open. You got Wan'Dale Robinson there for the short to intermediate. There's another underwater camera footage there. I think it might be the same dude. Some dude just needs a new phone. One of these beat reporters need a new phone. That's what's going on here. Like, he's got the old Android from 2004. If there was any back there shooting. Just trying to keep up with the other beat writers. But Dart's got some moxie to him. He's very chill, calm, collected in the pocket. This is a quarterback that could be a surprise. That could be a surprise in the class. Like, early in the draft season, people were talking about him climbing the first round anyways. People were saying that he could be number 2 quarterback off the board anyways. There was a lot of talk about that back in January, February. There was a lot of talk about that. He was a big-time prospect coming out of high school. Went to USC, then Ole Miss. This is a prospect that really turned it on throughout his career as well. Got a lot of experience at the FBS level. This is a this is a fine prospect. This ain't that bad. And you got a first-round pick in him. You invested in him. You're going to eventually allow him to get his opportunity. Jaxson Dart, I think the X factor for him is Malik Nabers. And I've been saying this to whatever quarterback landed with the Giants, whether it was Sure, him, maybe even Cam Ward if they traded up, well, whatever happened. Like, you got Malik Nabers. You got 2 veteran quarterbacks in front of you. You got time to develop. You got time to learn the system. The world's not on your shoulders right away. You got a team here that's going to rally around you, that's trying to develop you slowly, do it right, do it correctly, make sure you're good to go instead of thrusting you in there when you're not ready. You got the pieces around you. They drafted Scattaboo. You got 2 running backs now. You got a lot of talent here. They're building around you, and they can still build the offensive line more. They can keep doing that because they're not looking to start you right away. They're looking to cultivate you. This is a good spot for a rookie quarterback. This is a very good spot. This is a team that's building, and they're trying to do it correctly. They're trying to cultivate him, get him ready. Get him ready in the system. They don't want it right away. They came into the draft saying that with what they did in the transactions. Teams will tell you by transactions, not with what they want to do in the media or anything like that. With their transactions, they got a veteran quarterback. They got another veteran quarterback. They're very picky with who they wanted at quarterback. They did not go for the other quarterback that was more ready for now. They wanted to make sure they got the right guy for them, and they're willing to take some extra time to develop that right guy into their system, and that's what they did. That's what they did. They're very picky during the interview process. You can definitely say that from the rumors that came out. Maybe not definitely, since they're more like rumors and we don't have anything concrete on video. They got their guy. They got their wide receiver. And they got a stud wide receiver, one of the top wide receivers in the league. That's going to help a guy like Dart take a step forward. And he's looking good. He's looking good. Looks like he's starting to get some command back there. This was from yesterday's practice. Looking very chill. You see him like in the walkout videos up to practice or around the facility. He seems very poised. He doesn't seem like rattled. He doesn't seem like a nervous person. He seems very chill in his skin. That type of dude. He's got good moxie to him. Like the big stage isn't going to bother him, or he ain't going to get a big head from that. That's another thing to pay attention to. Overall, this is a very good quarterback prospect here that I think a lot of people are overlooking. And the one thing I do like, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it a million times, Malik Nabers. Malik Nabers is the X factor here. Malik Nabers is so good that he'll make a lot of quarterbacks in this league look a lot better than what they are. All you got to do is keep pedaling them the ball. Now you can say Danny Dimes, but Malik Nabers is so good that for a young quarterback prospect like this, who's taking strides in his development, that we got to see if that happens. But we got potential with that. We do. We have the attributes. That could potentially happen. Jaxson Dart has some upside in his offense. He's been looking good at rookie camp so far. Things are looking stellar. The fact that we got Malik Nabers, Wan'Dale Robinson, we got another running back. We got time to develop. We're not getting thrust in there. They have time to add more to the offensive line. This could be something that could surprise you guys later on down the road. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I want to hear about that. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. One thing for watching. Catch you on the next video.